Hello everyone, this is Ahmed Dawn. Today I'll talk about how to protect your bank accounts and credit cards from SIM swap scam. So SIM swap scam is a scam where the scammers have access to your personal information and they use that to change your phone number to their phone. So basically all the phone calls, text messages directed to the scammers, and that way they can intercept your two-factor authentications from many apps including your bank accounts and credit cards, and they can access your bank account by doing so, and then they'll drain your bank accounts or credit cards. Now what happened, I had a belief that in Canada this is not going to happen because widespread scams are not that often happen in Canada like many other countries. And even like a month ago I called my cell phone provider and they assured me that they don't have any system to place a SIM card lock on their system, because whenever someone needs to change a SIM card, they have to go to the store and then they have to enter the password and they have to show a piece of ID. So basically they cannot change SIM online or on the phone. You have to be present at a physical location. But then there's the news just 2 weeks ago that someone actually swapped a SIM from a Canadian provider by walking into a store, and they had the fake ID, they had the password or PIN number for their account, and they had everything. So what happened, they social engineered to access this information, and they just swapped the SIM for that couple, and then they drained out $140,000 very fast. And after that I kind of started to think how you can prevent yourself even if your SIM card was swapped. And today's video I'll concentrate more on how you can prevent yourself by doing a few simple things, so even the scammers are able to swap your SIM, they'll not be able to access your bank accounts or credit cards or other accounts. So what you want to do is that do not link or associate with your SIM phone number to your bank accounts or credit card accounts, because that's what the scammers are looking for. So whenever they're accessing your mobile number or SIM, they're trying to get two-factor authentication code, verification code to your phone number. And if you do not associate you with your phone number or with your SIM phone number, your bank accounts or credit cards, then they're not going to get the two-factor authentication code to that number. What you can do, there are many online phone service providers out there. Some of them are paid or some of them are free. For Canada, you can use a service called Fongo, and there is another one called Hush, and you can use these phone services which are free, or some of them are paid. And if you are watching this video from other countries, then probably this type of service is available in your country as well. And change your two-factor authentication from your SIM phone number to your online phone number, and never publish this phone number to anyone except your friends and relatives who you trust. That way, even the scammers change your SIM, they are not going to have any two-factor authentications directed to that number. Another thing you can do, lots of banks or credit cards, they let you do verification via a verification app, whether this is their own app or a Google Authenticator app or Microsoft Authenticator app. So you can change that from on your phone number or on your bank accounts or credit cards to do a verification via the Authenticator app instead of calling or texting your SIM phone number. So what you can do, first thing, remove your SIM phone number from related accounts or credit cards or anything you don't want to be scammed, and then change it to a online phone number which you're not going to give away to other people's, or which is going to be more secure, because even the scammers have your SIM card, SIM phone number, they're not going to get any two-factor authentications to that number. And also do another step by using a authenticator app, whether it's your own bank's authenticator app or Google or Microsoft Authenticator app, to do two-factor verification. That way the hackers or scammers, they're not going to have access to these apps, because even they are going to install the apps. In order to access the apps, you have to have a password, and that has to be a very unique password. So just make sure that you're using a good password, and check with your cell service provider if they have an access to, or if they have a system to put a lock on your SIM, and anytime the SIM has to be changed, you have to give them that passcode or password. Not all SIM card providers or all cell service providers have that feature, but if they have, this is like an additional layer of protection. But what I did, I changed, I've been thinking about this and assuming that, you know, you have to be prepared for what comes next. So let's say your SIM card was swapped, and then the hackers or scammers should not be able to access or drain your bank account or your credit cards, and this is the way you can prevent it. So number one, remove your SIM phone number linked to all accounts for two-factor authentication or any accounts you have, and then change that to a secure another phone number, which can be you know, an online phone service provider's number. And you can have this for free, or you have to pay a very small monthly fee. And do not publish this phone number, or do not give to this phone number to anyone except your, you know, relatives and very trustworthy friends. And also, if you have access to, or if your bank have their own authenticator app, install that and use that. And if not, a lot of applications provide you access to Google Authenticator app or Microsoft Authenticator app to verify whenever you're logging in. So these are the measures you can take to prevent draining out your bank accounts or credit cards, even if your SIM was swapped, and that way you are more protected. But there's no such thing as 100% protection. You can just take steps to increase your, like, you know, protection percentage higher, but always be on the lookout, and always keep an eye on your phone. If you see that your phone you know, has no signal or all of a sudden stopped working, then call your provider immediately, because that's a very good sign that, you know, someone is trying to port your phone number, or someone is trying to change your SIM number. So keep an eye on your phone and everything. So for the next tips and tricks video, I'm going to put a link on the screen, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.